So picture this. I'm sitting in my gaming chair, sipping on my coffee, scrolling through the trending tab on YouTube, hoping to dear God that I end up on there at some point in my failure of a career, and out of the blue, some drama between Ohmwrecker and the Vanoss crew, specifically H2O Delirious, comes up on my feed. Now, I don't usually talk about YouTube drama, but in light of my remarks over the Call Me Carson situation that opened the door to stricter standards for us content creators on our fans, I find it necessary to address the way this drama is being reported by multiple content creators. Because there is a huge problem that I have with this situation, and it all has to do with idolizing people. For some fucking stupid reason, the YouTube news community has been reporting this drama with the biggest stick up their asses. And this is both on Ohmwrecker and the community for completely destroying this poor man. So here's my problem with the news community's addressing of the situation. Nobody is taking this shit seriously. And I get it, Ohmwrecker is probably the least credible thing on this planet, not even human. I found rocks that are more competent than he is. However, simply dismissing all of Ohm's claims and just making it seem like he's lying through his teeth on everything he said would be a huge disservice to the possible victims that we're talking about here. Because while it is true that Ohmwrecker is incredible, it's also true that Minilad and Louis Calibre, two guys who've been entangled in these problems for a while, were big parts of the Vanoss crew at one point themselves. And like with what we saw with the Call Me Carson situation, many people knew about this and brushed it under the rug in an attempt to help Carson stop doing that, which I still don't believe, but that's a different story. I'm not saying that we should just assume that everyone in the Vanoss crew is a pedophile, but I am saying that we should take these allegations as serious as possible and consider the evidence presented by both sides, which sounds easy until you realize that most of Ohm's allegations are pure hearsay, and the rest of the crew can't deny that because they don't have any evidence, like with the group chat with nudes that was brought up. Let me be clear, I do not want to make anyone look like a pedophile. However, I don't want to be so dismissive either, considering the fact that this has happened before with the same damn group. And I partly blame this assumption that many people are gathering on the news community of YouTube. You fuckers are reporting this like Ohm has officially lost all brain cells and has become a fucking vegetable with no valid opinion. Stop being the judge of a story and just report it without the intent to make someone else look guilty unless you have substantive evidence to provide. That's why Delirious and Wildcat were responding on Twitter, because they have evidence to protect themselves. Kind of. Your job is to report the news of YouTube, not to be the arbiter of public fucking opinion. I also blame this on people like myself who idolized the Vanoss crew growing up. I'd be lying if I said I didn't become a YouTuber in part because of Vanoss, but I also believe that content creators are given too much power by the fans, which leads to situations where someone is taken advantage of. We give too much power to our favorite creators, and that has always and will always cause problems, so we're responsible for fixing that and keeping them in place, including me. And to the news channels reporting this drama like it's Christmas morning, stop being so biased. I liked YouTube news channels a while ago because they were goofy and at times better than listening to places like CNN and Fox News. Hell, that's why the Tonight Talk exists. But that shouldn't turn into a mess that makes one side look horrible, and then at the end of your 10-minute long video of just rereading tweets, you go, oh, but make sure you come to your own decision and have an open mind. Wink, wink. And I'm not addressing specific people, I'm not calling anyone out, but I'm addressing the whole community. Just stop before you fuck things up more than they already are. Sorry for making this video so choppy. I don't think I would have been able to sleep without making it. So here we are. Expect a new video Wednesday. I feel like shit right now, so I hope I don't end up in the hospital, but I think I'll be alright. So thanks for watching, and have a nice night.